In March of 2008, President Barack Obama, then candidate Obama, gave his historic speech on race right here in Philadelphia at the National Constitution Center. Just a few months later, he was elected the first African American president of the United States. But his historic victory begged the question, has America entered a post-racial era?
We have been friends for over 50 years.
Lester and Angelo met in the early 1950s when they both worked at the Philadelphia Water Department, and they've been hanging out ever since.
He always looked out for me since I was the younger fella.
They say race has never mattered in their part of town.
People who grew up here, raised families. It was family.
We should not pretend that we don't have serious racial problems.
Cherri of the NAACP says that even though America has elected its first African American president, the black community is far behind.
The net worth for the average African American is around $3,000. Did you know that? The average net worth for a white American is what? Over almost $100,000.
Race should not matter. Race should not be an issue.
Diana Reamer of the Philadelphia Tea Party Patriots says that much of the perceived racial tension in America is caused by the liberal media.
And if the news media continues this race issue, that's not going to be good.
To honor the 47-year anniversary of Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech, these young professionals got together to discuss the state of race 2 years after Obama's election.
I personally don't like the idea of continuing to organize thoughts and ideas about how society, at least American society, should be run around the concept of race.
Race has always mattered, and if it's not going to be race, it's going to be some other type of distinguishing characteristic.
You can almost always tell when someone is black or Hispanic or Indian or whatever, because we have particular features that are unique to us.
There's Obama, and a far way down is the rest of all black politicians, and a far way down is the rest of African American community. And in every statistic that's measurable between African Americans and non-African Americans, we still find ourselves, and oftentimes at the bottom end of those statistical categories. So,
even though the debate will continue, one thing's for sure: Americans will continue to work to close the racial divide.
We've elected one American president of the United States. We're in the process of changing America.
Maybe there's a way that we can bridge that gap.
For Fresh Outlook, I'm Cherri Gregg.